want to build off of my last video that I made a little bit, where I was talking about like reclaiming all of your energy and like pouring it back into taking care of yourself. And I guess I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about like how to do that a little bit more tangibly, even though this is still going to be a little bit like of a thought process. But I had something come to me recently that has changed the way that I am just moving through my life in general. I was in the shower because that is where I do a lot of like my introspective work. I feel like water is like really powerful for me. I have like no water in my chart at all. I'm like all fire and air. So I have to do like actual practices of getting like more like water and earth in my life. So for like the past year, I've been doing a lot of like timeline work in the shower with water. And what I mean by that is like shifting, or more like just being in alignment with my timeline that like takes me to like the best, happiest, most fulfilled version of myself in my life. And so I guess I've been doing a lot of thinking about what this version of myself, like who she is and how I can be her. Because for context, I'm coming from a background of like a lot of abuse and addiction and just like hardship. And so I feel like that put me in survival mode for a really long time, and it created a lot of like anxiety and insecurity and scarcity and just like a lot of things that just like didn't feel good to be. I didn't want to be anymore. And so I've done a lot of work over the years of like getting out of that. And I feel like what's happening lately is just like that final like step into embodiment. And so I could feel myself like right on the cusp of a lot of things. And I had this moment recently in the shower where I think I was just like really yearning to just like be there already and be her already. And this little voice came in my head and was like, there's nothing stopping you from being her right now. Like there's literally nothing. Like all you have to do is in every moment when you have to like make a choice or decide what to do or whatever, like just ask yourself like, what would she do? And then do that. And then you are her. Does that make sense? Like stop making decisions from this past version of yourself and just start making decisions like you are her, and then you are her. Like period. So like even if you don't like it, just say like, what would she do? And do it anyways, whether you like it or not. And that's what I've been doing. And like, fuck it if I am her. Like I feel like I am her. And it was the like quickest, smallest little mindset shift that had to be made. And that's all it took to just like change how I move through the world. And like, yeah, it's still been really uncomfortable, but I find myself like just doing the things that she would do. And it's like, I just feel like that energy is just like embodying me more and more. And it's like, I just am now. Every day that I choose to walk her steps, I become her more. And I find myself like falling more and more in love with myself and feeling more and more secure in myself and just more capable. And I know that this is like easier said than done. Like I don't want to downplay like how uncomfortable it is to like go through this metamorphosis process, but what it actually is that simple. It's just you have to then go apply it in your life every day, all day. You have to like walk the talk. And you really can only do that like when you're ready. But when you're at the precipice, like I was, it's like that is the mindset shift right there. So when I catch myself wanting to like fall back into old patterns or old ways of thinking, I clock it and I shift it. So like when I start worrying about like what other people think or what other people are doing, or I want to take action that is like the motivation for it is like rooted in like fear or insecurity, I stop myself and I don't do that thing. And I do the thing that someone who is more secure and loves himself would do. When I find myself avoiding doing something that is the right thing to do, and I can tell it's the right thing to do, but I don't want to do it because it's like scary or uncomfortable, or it might reveal a truth that I don't want to know. I might sit with it for a second, but then I just do the thing. I just like, it's like, you just kind of like close your eyes and take the leap and just hope for the best.